guys, hold on, let me wipe this thing off. All right, long time no see. I know it's been like a hot ass minute. I've been like struggling to like upload, but I have been filming. We have the Aristo right here. It's in pieces, but I have all the story leading up to that. But for now, I wanted to start off getting back into YouTubing, New Year's resolution. I have some more time, so I figured why not make some more videos and get back into it. So today, we have my 240. I finally have a creeper, and it's already on ramps. Same old 240, pretty crusty. I've been driving it on and off. I still hadn't even cleaned this thing from when we went to Wisconsin. So when we went to Wisconsin, I tried to drift this, and I did drift it a little bit. But one major thing that's always stuck out to me is the lack of low end power on this thing. And I know it's a 1.8 liter, but everybody always talks about how much faster it should be than what it is. And I 100% agree. Like, I feel like my car is super slow for all of this. Like, it's just ridiculously slow. If you guys don't remember, I have Tomei 260 8.8 Pro cams, Tomei valve springs, freshly machined head with new valve seals. It's got ID 1050cc injectors, Tomei fuel pressure regulator, and OEM S15 turbo in here. So it should be a lot faster than it is. It's tuned on a Haltech ECU, and it just never makes that much power. But the first thing we're gonna start with is the diff. I don't know if it's I think it's either a 3.9 or a 4.08, but I've got a 4.36 that I'm gonna put in. So all we gotta do is swap the rear cover on it and swap it out. It should bolt right in. And I've been wanting one of these for a long time, so let's see if it's worth doing. I know that in Europe, I think even Japan, ca18s came factory with a 4.36. So maybe that will help out with our torque problems. And I think that and a dyno tune, and maybe even, I think I'm gonna make my car not wide body anymore. I'd like to go back to stock fenders on the front and then get like way smaller rear quarters. These were supposed to be 30s. These are definitely not 30s. Like, definitely not 30s. But for now, we'll start with this 436 diff and see if it makes all the difference. And then we have another project to do. I got a new old trans, so we can stop grinding in every single gear, because that has been really old. I'm really tired of the diff grind, or not the diff, the trans grinding like all the time. Makes me really like just not even want to drive the car, really. But so let's swap this diff out and see if it makes a difference. Let's get a look at this. Pretty dark in here. Let's see, it looks like just 4 bolts on the back, 2 bolts up here. This thing got greasy since the last time I took it out, I think. So let's get this thing out. Also, I gotta disconnect the drive shaft and stuff. So we got a little bit of work to do. All right. So we got the diff out. Looks like my axle boots are busted, throwing grease everywhere. Not surprising. I'll see what I can do about that. Maybe I can tape them up or something ghetto. So here is my new diff. My boy told me that the drain plug is stripped out on this. I think he said this is S14 one, but it looks very similar to S13 one. They look pretty much the same. So I'm gonna take the cover off of this one and put it on this one. And then I think I'm gonna remove the liquid gasket and probably put new fluid in here. And then I think that I might go ahead and pressure wash this off too. All right, so I guess let's go ahead and take these covers off. We'll take this cover off first because I really want to see like what's underneath it. You know, it's always a mystery. Ooh, not what I wanted. So I'm not gonna lie, I just hammered this off camera so that I could make it look super easy, but it's YouTube magic, and it took me a second to get this off. But here we go, big reveal. Damn, it looks nice and healthy actually. The gear oil actually smells pretty fresh, so I'm probably just gonna run this. Pretty nice diff. So I'll probably just clean this liquid gasket off and then just swap covers and then clean all this up. My diff was actually in much worse shape. This one's actually pretty crisp. Okay guys, so I went ahead and took these apart. You guys saw the inside of the new diff, the 436, actually really clean. Looks like it's in really good shape. Mine was obviously still in good shape. I just redid it like not even a year ago. I probably hadn't put 1,000 miles on it since I redid it. But so what we're gonna do is I gotta finish cleaning up the surfaces. I clean them up pretty decent. I bolted it down. You can see in here, I cleaned it up pretty decent. And so all I gotta do now is finish cleaning those up, and then I'm gonna put liquid gasket. I'm just gonna use ultra gray. I actually fucked up, and I guess I still had the OEM gasket on the lid of my diff, and I cut into it with the razor thinking that it was just liquid gasket, and I went to scrape it off, and so then I had to commit and scrape all of it off. But that's fine. And then I guess I gotta go to work now. So that's all I'm gonna do for today, but tomorrow we'll get back into it and hopefully I get that resealed up. I think I'm gonna take it outside, put some purple power on it, pressure wash it off, get it nice and clean, and then we'll toss it back up in the 240. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll have enough time to test drive it. I don't see why not. It really didn't take me a whole lot of time to get the diff out. I think more than anything, it's been setting these up to clean them up and all of that. It's always the little stuff that takes the most time, you know? But that's it for today. But I'll probably make this all one video. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, so this is about as clean as I could get it. Not perfectly clean, there's a lot of wire wheeling and pressure washing and purple power, but this is as clean as I could get it. It was really hard to get around these fins. My wire brush wasn't long enough. It's pretty clean. I mean, compared to what it was, like here's the other one, which honestly probably would have been a lot easier to clean. But the drain plug is stuck, so I can't use that one. So it's pretty much there. I checked out the fluid in this thing and it looks freshly serviced. I mean, that was the cover. So I honestly think I'm just gonna send it. I think I'm just gonna gasket this bad boy and just let her go. Time to put the Ultra Gray on. I don't have the nozzle for this thing. I hope it's not, oh, it's still wet. So we're just gonna do it like this. Okay, so I was watching my video from the last time I did my diff, and I guess I literally put the liquid gasket on, and I put the cover on, tightened that bitch up, wiped off the Ultra Gray off the sides, and slapped it in my car. But it never did leak a drop. It was actually pretty perfect. I should have actually did that again, but I was also using the paper gasket when I did that too. I just put liquid gasket around the paper gasket. So this time I think I'm actually gonna do it right, and since we just put that fresh coat of liquid gasket on, I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow, and then I'll tighten this up and then we'll put it in the car. This is where we're at right now. Looks pretty decent. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I guess it'll be our third day doing this. Tomorrow though, we'll literally just tighten that cover on, and then just slap it in the car and we'll take it for a test drive and see how it does. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, it's day 3 and I finally got a minute and the diff has dried. It sat overnight, cured 24 hours or whatever. It bulged out a little bit still, no big deal. But it's all nice and tight. I gave it a couple ooga doogas and it's time to put this back into the 240. Okay, so we got the diff installed. I didn't want to make you guys watch me install it again because I already uploaded a video doing that. I think everybody knows how to install a diff. It's pretty easy. Here it is, all nice and clean, bolted up, ready to go. Time to drop this bitch down. My laptop out because my tachometer has been off since I hit that bump, so I gotta reset that. But yeah, it's not too bad. The 436, like, it definitely is a lot easier to take off and stuff like that, but I wouldn't say it's like a major difference, like it's like a oh my god difference. Like, I'd say it's definitely a little bit of a difference, and I think it woke my car up, but it's enough of a difference where I don't think I would notice the difference unless I was drifting. I think if I was drifting, I'd really notice the difference. But just like driving down the road isn't like a major difference. We'll do a quick second. So it's like, it's decent. Like, my car gets down with it, but it's not like massive. But I'd say it was definitely worth doing. I really would know more if I took it drifting. I think at a drift event I could really tell you. We went to a spot where I was gonna check out and possibly slide, but there was a cop camping out there, so it's probably not a good idea to slide. So no sliding in this video, or maybe we can hit it tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see when I edit this video, but as of right now, I don't think it's gonna happen. But I'd definitely say the 436 was worth doing, for sure. Especially since ca18s came factory with it. So I just feel like it's a more natural diff for this engine combo. Next I need to swap my transmission though. I'm tired of this grinding ass transmission. Every single time.
Except fourth.
Except fourth. Fourth does not grind. Every other gear though. But I think that's about it for this video, guys. Maybe if I get like some sliding in tomorrow or something and I actually get to try it out, I'll slip this in while I'm editing the video. But as of right now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that happen. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna try to start uploading more and we'll get back on track again. I thought that was a cop behind me.
It was a little sketched.
I'm not going fast. Not right now.
Just a fucking Chevy.
God dang. I think I'm gonna do a quick burnout. Probably in my neighborhood. I know it's not a good idea. I just want to try it.